Demeter, the Greek goddess of agriculture, fertility, and the harvest, is one of the most significant deities in Greek mythology. As a member of the Olympian pantheon, she was revered as the bringer of life, growth, and nourishment. Her influence extended beyond the fields and farmlands, shaping human civilization by ensuring the fertility of the earth and the cycles of nature. More than just a goddess of crops, Demeter embodied the deep connection between humanity and the land, making her one of the most beloved and essential deities of the ancient world. One of the most well-known myths associated with Demeter is the story of her daughter Persephone, which explains the origins of the seasons. Persephone, the goddess of spring, was abducted by Hades, the ruler of the underworld. Overcome with grief, Demeter abandoned her duties, causing the earth to become barren and lifeless. Crops withered, and famine spread across the land, threatening both mortals and gods. The suffering was so great that Zeus was forced to intervene, commanding Hades to return Persephone to her mother. However, because she had eaten pomegranate seeds in the underworld, she was bound to return for part of the year. This cycle of descent and return became the foundation for the changing seasons. When Persephone is with Demeter, the earth blooms, and when she descends to the underworld, winter takes hold. This myth not only explains the natural rhythms of life, but also reflects deeper themes of loss, rebirth, and transformation. Demeter's sorrow and joy mirror the human experience, making her one of the most relatable of the Greek gods. Unlike the more distant and sometimes indifferent deities of Olympus, Demeter's love for her daughter and her grief for her absence reflect a deep emotional depth that resonated with her followers. Her importance was also recognized in religious practices, most notably in the Eleusinian Mysteries, a sacred set of rites performed in honor of Demeter and Persephone. These mysteries, held in the city of Eleusis, were among the most significant religious ceremonies in ancient Greece. Initiates were promised secret knowledge and a hopeful view of the afterlife, based on the themes of death and rebirth found in Demeter's myth. These rituals emphasized the idea that just as the land is renewed each year, so too could the human soul find renewal beyond death. Demeter was also seen as a protector of civilization. She taught humanity the secrets of agriculture, allowing societies to grow beyond simple hunting and gathering. The development of farming led to stable communities, trade, and eventually the rise of cities. Because of this, she was often worshipped as a mother figure, not only of Persephone but of all who depended on the land to survive. In many ways, she was the goddess who ensured the survival of humanity. Her story and symbolism extend far beyond mythology, as Demeter represents the fundamental balance between abundance and scarcity, joy and sorrow, life and death. She is a reminder that while loss is inevitable, renewal and growth will always follow. In honoring her, the ancient Greeks acknowledged their dependence on the earth and the cycles of nature, a lesson that remains relevant even today.